back, Gothic lovers. We're back with Gothic 1 and we made it to the swamp camp. It's 9:28 a.m. and now we're gonna do quests in the swamp camp and see what this place is all about.
Greetings, stranger. You're treading on holy ground. This is the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. What brings you here?
I've heard you're looking for new people. I want to join you.
Then, be welcome. The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has a place for everybody who wants to be led by the spirit of the sleeper. If you're really serious, you should try to get Baal Namib's attention. He's standing in the courtyard just behind the gate. But you may not speak to him. Wait until he addresses you.
I need armor.
You have to earn a Templar's armor like I'm wearing, but you can have a novice's loincloth.
Better than nothing.
You won't get it for free, though.
So this loincloth basically provides the same protection as the armor we're wearing, just provides a little bit of more fire damage, which is utterly pointless at this stage in the game. Fire damage is something way later on in the game, and honestly, any amount of fire protection you're going to be wearing will not be enough. So, how are things in the camp?
How are things in the camp?
Everything's quiet. Just go in.
Okay. What about you, buddy?
What's life like as one of the Brotherhood's guards?
I have an important task. The Enlightened One and his disciples rely on me. My previous life is a thing of the past now. From now on, I'm a Gorna, a Templar of the Sleeper.
Yeah, okay. Baal Namib. Okay, so important note, you should really listen to what the Templar said. Do not approach any of these guys called Baal, which is basically the word for guru in the swamp camp. Instead, wait for them to talk to you. Instead, we're gonna talk to Lester.
Who are you?
I'm Lester. I take care of the strangers who arrive here. You're lucky that you didn't talk to Baal Namib. No stranger is allowed to talk to the gurus.
But I want to talk to your master.
Forget it. I'm sure I can help you with any of your problems.
Tell me something about the camp.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about the weed?
Well, the weed's grown in the swamp. Of course, it has to be processed before it can be smoked. That's what we novices do. The weeds have a tranquilizing and relaxing effect. They help you concentrate on the essentials and increase your awareness. We trade them for goods from the old camp, and we use them to recruit new people as well. The result is, of course, that some people only join us for the weed. Well, at least they help us with the work in the camp.
What can you tell me about the sleeper?
The sleeper's a divine creature. He causes visions, at least to the gurus. We pray to him, for he will give us freedom.
And you believe that?
Hey, I've been inside the barrier for 2 years. Do you know how long 2 years can be? You can't imagine what I'm willing to believe and do, just to get out of here again.
Tell me about the guilds.
The gurus form the highest guild. They are the spirit of this camp, for they have great power. The Templars use their spiritual power in battle. They have an indomitable willpower. You should never get into trouble with them. As for myself, I am a novice. We pray to the sleeper and do all the work in the camp. Some of the novices are allowed to join the gurus, but to get that far, you need to study for many years.
I want to become a member of the Brotherhood.
Kor Kalom decides whether you're ready to join the Brotherhood, but he relies on the advice of other gurus. Baal Namib over there is one of them. First, you'll have to prove that you're worthy, and then one of the gurus will send you to Kor Kalom.
How's that supposed to work if none of the gurus will talk to me?
It might not look like it, but the gurus observe everything you do here in the camp. If they think that you deserve to become a member of the community, They'll talk to you. You're bound to have opportunities in the camp to prove that you're worthy.
How can I find my way around here in the camp?
I can show you the most important places.
Okay.
Show me the way.
So let's ask Lester to give us a tour of the camp.
To the alchemy lab.
Follow me.
So as you can see, this camp is basically situated in a marsh, and I think they really did a good job with the sound effects and visual design. This camp actually really has a unique feeling to it, like it's an organic feeling. You can actually see everything is improvised and so on. And the background effects just sell it, man. You know what I mean? Now, this is the alchemy lab.
That wasn't very clever.
If you climb up this ladder, you'll meet Colombe, the alchemist. Down here is Fortuno, the weed merchant. I'll wait for you right here, but don't take too long. Otherwise, I'll go back.
Cleared up ages ago.
Yeah, okay. Lester is not kidding. Don't take way too long. So, do you have anything to say, Harlock? Nope. Okay, let's talk to Fortuno.
What have you got for me?
Here, take 3 rolls of swampweed. It's Northern Dark. Good stuff. You can have more of it every day, but if you want more than your daily ration, well, you need to pay. If you find berries and herbs on the paths between the camps, you can bring them to me. I'll buy them off you.
I've come to collect my daily ration.
You've already had your daily ration. If you want more, come back tomorrow or buy something.
So,
I want to trade.
What do you want from me? Or do you want to sell something?
he's gonna give you free Northern Dark every day if you talk to him, which you can use that to sell back in the new camp for some extra ore. Now, we're gonna buy all the cigarette rolls he has, and we're just gonna sell a lot of our stuff we've been collecting over the course of our adventures, because we really need to clear out our inventory. We're getting a bit too cluttered. So, skin of a shadow beast, we don't need that. We don't need razors. We have a lot of claws. We've collected over the 979. We need something that has 6 value. Let's see. I think some, no, not jugs, tumblers. Yeah, tumblers. That's perfect. Okay. Now let's talk to Lester. Okay. Show me the way.
Show me the way.
To the temple. No, to the tutors.
To the tutors.
Follow me.
Let's just go one place at a time. So I really like the feeling of the swamp camp, like in general, the vibe and atmosphere of it, and it's explained later on why they settled
Down
here.
there, you'll find Baal Kadar. He teaches the novices. Climbing up this ladder will take you to the Templars' training ground. I'll wait for you right here. If you fall behind, I'll be with Baal Namib again, at the entrance to the camp.
Yeah, okay.
Tell me something about
What?
No, not that. Now, you can pick this dialogue option, by the way, but we're gonna pick this at the end.
Show me the way.
To the temple.
To the temple.
Follow me.
One really cool detail, by the way, is these ore staffs. You can see these poles that have a big chunk of magic ore. At night, these are enchanted to light up instead of torches, which is a cool little detail on how little they actually value money in this camp because they're simply using it as a light source. Um, Cute little cultural difference between the other two camps, which are obsessed with ore. Now, this is the temple grounds, and this is Baal Tayan, which we're gonna give him something to smoke in a second.
That's the temple. I'll wait for you. But if you take too long, I'll go back to Baal Namib.
Roger. So we have a quest, admission to the swamp camp, and you can see here that Balkagan gave us some special dream call for Baltayan, so we're gonna do just that. We're gonna give him something to smoke for some quick experience. Now, avoid all of these free choices over here. Just offer the prepared dream call.
Here, Master, a modest present from your student.
And you can see he's gonna fall asleep right now. Let's have a chat with one of these novices until he wakes up.
How are things?
I can't complain. Say, are you new around here?
I've only just arrived. What can you tell me about this camp?
It's the best place to be in the entire goddamn colony. Even if you don't believe in the sleeper's teachings, at least you get your daily ration of food and swamp weed. All you have to do is talk to Fortuno.
Where can I find him?
Down at Kor Kalom's lab, near the big temple courtyard.
Okay, who calls the shots?
Who calls the shots around here?
The gurus have everything under control, but if you don't draw attention to yourself, they'll leave you alone.
How can I join this camp?
There's nothing simpler. Just talk to a couple of the junior gurus. They'll help you. You'll come to like it here. You'll see.
And it's a nice detail about their body tattoos, which kind of show they're a bit fanatical, but cool tattoo design nonetheless. I'm not an expert on tattoos. If anybody here can actually figure out the model they have, for me it looks like pixel art more or less. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's Aztec because the way this temple over here looks and everything kind of gives me a bit, I don't know why, Aztec vibes. So we also have some magical symbols over here and can't really figure out this writing, to be honest. Now this here is a little symbol of the sleeper, and this is actually an important how should I call it? Foreshadowing. Yeah, that's the word. It's a little bit foreshadowing on how the sleeper actually looks. Now, let's talk to Baltayan again.
In the name of the sleeper, I've had a vision. It was incredible. I saw that we would win a new brother. One who was not like those who came before him. He was doing something to us. There was a sword in his hand, and he was descending a wide flight of stairs. Then the vision ended. He looked very much like you. Who are you? What do you want?
I'm just a modest servant of the sleeper.
Go to Kor Kalom. He'll take care of you.
Okay, now that bit with the descending a flight of stairs, that's another bit of foreshadowing. You should really keep that in the back of your head. Now, show me the
Show
way
me the way.
to the smithy.
To the blacksmith shop.
Follow me.
Another cool detail that these camps, if you really think about it, do have a logical order to them. Like, they all have a smithing area, they all have unique features, like they explain how they get their food, their resources, their goods in general. And man, like details of world building like this, that it feels like it's lost to RPGs nowadays. You know what I mean? Like nothing is explained anymore.
That's the smithy. Have a look around. I'll wait here for about an hour. Then I'll leave.
Okay, there's nothing really interesting in the smithy. There's a guy called Darian, which can sell you stuff.
Hi, I'm new here and I'd like to get to know the camp.
Then you've come to the wrong place. Since the Templars started preparing for the fight, we've been busy day and night. I don't have much time for questions, so don't disturb me, unless you want to buy something.
I'd like to trade with you.
Good. Here, these are the weapons I have available at the moment.
Okay, so what we really want to buy from this guy is obviously all of his arrows and bolts, because we are gonna need that, and all of his magical ore. The rest of the stuff he has is really uninteresting. Now we're just gonna sell some more of our stuff because we have way too much at this point, and oh, we're already all over. Okay, let's sell a couple of more tumblers for 400 out of 400. Now, another cute little detail, you can see that there's a chest over here, a box, and we can actually lockpick this box without any consequences. And just like who knows chest, back in the old camp, you can also use this as a sort of starting point to increase your wealth, because nobody actually reacts to it. So the first time you do the escort quest to get here, when you talk to Bal Parvis, I think his name was, you can get in the swan camp, lockpick that chest, and you'll get a whopping 27, I think it was. So it was a lot of blades and a lot of raw steel. Now, for reference, I think that's about 40 or so swords in total. So it's about 1500 ore in value you can get from that right at the beginning of the game. Just need a few lockpicks, open the box, and you're set, man. Now, I had saved the game, and we're gonna talk to Lester about his master.
How can I get your master to talk to me?
You have to know what he wants to hear.
And that is?
Listen, when we're with him the next time, you'll address me and we'll have a little talk. Bal Namib is worried because many of the novices don't only pray to the sleeper, but also to their former gods. You'll tell me that you've renounced the old gods and that in future you'll pray only to the sleeper. Then I'll ask you why you made this decision, and you'll say that you had a vision in which the sleeper summoned you. He'll be interested then. Do you think you'll manage that?
No problem.
Okay, show me the way.
Show me the way.
Okay, how about we
Show me the way.
we do this a bit faster, Lester. Okay, so you're really gonna go slowest way possible to the main gate. You know what? I'm not really gonna wait up for him. Instead, we're gonna talk to this guy, and I'm really happy he and his buddy is in the camp right now, because this guy can actually teach you something for free. He's gonna teach you how to acquire minecrawler mandibles.
Hi, where are you off to?
We take the minecrawler secretion from our brothers in the old mine to Korkalam. We go to the old mine every day to collect it.
What kind of secretion is it?
We obtain it from the mandibles of the mine crawlers. If you know how to do it, you can take them out without losing the secretion.
Can you tell me how to get the secretion of a mine crawler?
Of course, after you've killed the beast, you get hold of the mandibles and pull them straight out. This way, you'll get the secretion gland without destroying it.
What does Korkalam need the secretion for?
As far as I know, he makes a potion with it which increases the magic powers of a novice. Since we are preparing for the great invocation, he can't get enough of the stuff. With the aid of the potion, he'll prepare the novices for the great day.
Have you enough of the potion for the great invocation of the sleeper?
No, we still have to collect much more. Our Minecrawler hunting units are in action day and night.
Yeah, okay, so that's all he has to say for the rest of the game. He also patrols from this point back to
Let
the
me
old
pass.
mine. Every day he has a set patrol route he takes. Now let's just go up the ladder and talk to Korkalom. Then we're gonna go back to Mr. Lester and we're gonna see some funny voice acting in a second. Kalam's bodyguard. Do you have anything to say?
I'm sure you won't mind me going in there.
If you're disrespectful to my master, I'll kill you.
I love that 1 second pause he had right there. Now, let's talk to Mr. Kane over here.
How can I get Kalam's recipe?
You don't. He keeps it in a locked chest and won't give it to anybody.
Hi, I'm new here.
I'm Kane, a student of Korkalam. You must have heard about him, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Then you'll know that he's the second man in this camp, after Iberia.
and what's your job?
Well, I help my master prepare his alchemic potions. Mostly swamp weed and mine crawler secretion. The secretion is required very urgently.
Where do I get the Minecrawler secretion?
You can find crawlers in the old mine, but you need to know how to win the secretion. If you really want to fight these beasts, you better speak to one of the Templars who's had experience, like Gurn and Drag. He travels around between our camp and the old mine every day. In the mornings, you'll find him at the lab.
What more can you tell me about your master?
He's not like the other gurus. Everybody may address him, but nobody's allowed to waste his precious time.
Yeah, okie dokie. So, if we wanna lockpick this box right here, we're just gonna quick save. Okay, this cannot be lockpicked, which means it's the second box. So that's 2 rights, 1 left. And here we have Kalam's recipe. Now, neither Kane nor Kalam actually react to you while trying to steal it. And I think part of the reason is that Korkalam never actually leaves this laboratory of his. Now, if we try to read the recipe, it doesn't really make any sense. It's in a language we cannot read. It seems to make sense if you read it backwards. Okay, let's talk to Senor Kalam for a second.
What do you want?
I would like to join the Brotherhood. I've heard you're the master of the novices and that you decide who's allowed to join.
I don't have time. My experiments are too important for me to spend any time on new novices. I'll rely on the judgment of the Baals. When they say you're ready to wear the robe of a novice, come back to me.
So your balls are gonna judge me if I'm worthy to join you, okay?
What do you want?
What kind of experiments do you do?
My research takes place on a level you don't understand anything about, boy. So don't waste my time.
Not arrogant at all.
One of the merchants from the old camp would like to have the recipe for a healing potion.
My recipes are not for sale.
I'll be seeing you.
May the sleeper enlighten you.
Now, the bit where I have Crawler's mandibles for you, you should keep hold of them for now. Okay, we took some little damage there because we jumped. Fortunately, we have acrobatics, which lessen the fall damage. Now, we're gonna get back to Lester in a second, and we're about to witness some really amazing voice acting from both Lester and our nameless protagonist. So, come on, boy. I'm really thinking, by the way, I'm thinking that I should maybe insert some speed potions so this can go faster.
Ah, it's good to see you again. How have you been doing?
Now, this is some of the best voice acting you're about to hear in your entire life.
I have renounced the old gods.
Really? What made you do that?
I had a vision. The sleeper talked to me.
What did he say?
He said, "Go to the camp in the swamp and join the Brotherhood."
You're a very rich man, stranger. The sleeper doesn't reward many people like that.
And now we're gonna save the game because this little dude.
The sleeper has chosen you. Do you really want to join us?
Yeah, so don't pick say nothing. Pick the yes, I wish to follow the sleeper choice.
Yes, I wish to follow the sleeper.
Go to Kor Kalom. Tell him I sent you because you are a true supporter of the faith.
Okay, let's thank Lester. Okay, we can't really
May the sleeper protect you.
thank Lester at this point. Alrighty then. So let's go to the other side of the swamp, camp I mean, and we're gonna talk to a couple of people. We're gonna talk to and damn, these are some really huge trees. We're gonna talk to Nyrus.
Hi, I'm new here.
The sleeper be with you, stranger.
What can you tell me about this place?
Well, the gurus are the most important people here. They spread the word of the sleeper and pass our master's visions on to the novices. Of course, he's too tired to talk to everybody himself. But on some days, he speaks to us in the temple courtyard and reveals the holy words of the sleeper.
Tell me about the holy words of the great sleeper.
He tells us what we need to do to gain freedom again. Iberian says that the sleeper will show us the way as soon as we're able to hear him. He's preparing a great invocation in which he'll contact the sleeper together with the best novices. Kor Kalum supports him. He's an alchemist who brews substances which put us into a sleep-like state. You can only receive the thoughts of the sleeper in this state, or when sleeping.
Or when sleeping. And cute surfer accent. I think that's a California accent, is it not? So, do not talk to this guy, Bol Orun. Instead, talk to this novice called Gorim. Okay.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm dead on my feet, man. I've been working for 2 days without a single break. Harlock should have taken over ages ago. It's always the same with that guy. He's probably lying in his hut, fast asleep.
Why don't you just go there and give him a right kick in the butt?
Can't leave here while Balorn is in charge. The work has to be done either way. But you could go there for me. He's staying right under Kor Kalum's alchemy lab at Fortuno's. Tell him to get his butt over here.
Yeah, okay, that's exactly what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go kick Harlock's ass, and then we're gonna go back to Gorim. Now, we're probably gonna take the long way around. So the swamp camp, by the way, can be a bit confusing at first because it really doesn't have any seeming structure. It doesn't seemingly have any organized plan. But you can purchase a map for it that can show you exactly where you are. It's not really big though, so if you explore it a bit, you're gonna be fine. Now, let's see, do we have any... what magical stuff do we have? Ice Bolt, some healing. I am curious, can we use this healing spell right here? Normally this guy, called Baal Kadar, we're gonna get to him eventually, reacts if you cast a spell near him. So he doesn't react to a healing spell. Okay. That's basically a healing spell, and they're really powerful. And they're also powerful in Gothic too as well. And free. Okay, so we're gonna go to Mr. Harlock, who is smoking here like a pig.
Gorham sent me.
What?
I'm here to remind you that you're to take over from him.
That's very nice of you. Remind me again when I'm through sleeping, yeah?
Get your ass to the weed mashers or you'll be for it.
Just try to mess with me again, sucker.
And
I just wanted to remind you to take your pal's place now.
Listen, I told you to get lost.
is that the Kentucky accent? Because I really can't place it. What do you guys think? Is it a Kentucky accent? So at this point, the only thing you can do is just kick his ass.
What clear winner, I'd say.
So a couple of hits and he's down. Doesn't have anything interesting on him. And that's basically the entire fight. And because we have this awesome freaking sword, the Sword of Victory, we can pretty much kick everybody's ass in a short amount of time. So, yep, a lot of melee fights are now 1,000 times easier than they should be.
Looking for trouble again?
Well, do you feel like giving your pal a break now?
You damn pain in the butt. Why do you have to meddle in my affairs?
I just want to see you mashing.
Okay, I'm on my way, sucker. Leave me alone. I'm going.
Yeah, okay. And I think this is a perfect time to end the video right here. I think we're at the half-hour point. So as usual, I want to wish you guys a wonderful day. And if it's one of those days where life brings you down, I just want to wish you the strength and wisdom to get through it, because sometimes that is enough. You don't really need to do anything more than that. Like and subscribe and all that jazz, and if you really want to support the channel and what I'm doing, you can visit my Patreon. The link is in the video description. But if you don't, that's okay, because I'm gonna put out this content for free for you guys, because I really love RPGs and good stories, and I really want to share them with you guys. So until next time, cheers guys, and take care of yourselves.